Hello everyone and welcome to Ivan Reads. So, housekeeping. Welcome to my first video. Before we get started, things you should know. 1. My name's Ivy and I'm not the only person on this channel. This is a channel that my friend Anna and I are doing, who you will see in the next video. And that's pretty much all you need to know. This is a channel all about books because I really like books and felt like having someone to talk about books with. It's just for fun. Today, I figured a great way to kind of get to know each other, get this thing started, would be to do the My Life in Books tag. Because that way, I can tell you guys a little about myself while I tell you about some of my favorite books that I like to compare with my life. I don't know. So this tag was created by danionbooks. I think that's how you say his name, danionbooks. I'm not 100% sure. Sorry. Anyway, his channel will be linked below, down in the doobly-doo. So let's get started with the tag. Question 1. Find a book with each of your initials in it. So, for Ivy, which is my first name, we have Insurgent. It has an I. Yay, eyes. There it is. Yay, I. It's a great one. For my first M, for Marie, I have Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson. So, my old roommate from college, her name's Tiffany. She is obsessed with Brandon Sanderson. She insisted that I start reading his books, so I got Mistborn. Haven't started it yet, but it looks really, really cool, and there seems to be a really kick-butt female protagonist, which I'm all about. So I'll start that one soon. And last but not least, for the N in my last name, I have Mr. Fox by Helen. I can't say her last name, so I'm not even going to try. Anna actually sent me this book because we do this weird little book exchange thing that we just started. I'm only a chapter into this, but it's really cool so far. Like, I like that it's kind of fairy tale, but it's also kind of modernized. It's a really cool mix, and I'm excited to kind of see where it goes. So I'm gonna get back into this once I'm done filming. Woo! Question 2. Count your age across the bookshelf and find out what book you are. 1 minute, I have to go up there. So, at 20 we have Prince Caspian from the Chronicles of Narnia series by C.S. Lewis. And I'm really happy that this is my age. I am in fact 20. And I've read this book about that many times. Question number 3. Pick a book set in your city, state, or country. This one shouldn't be too hard because I live in America. All of the books, most of the books on my shelf are in fact set in America. Colorado is a little bit more difficult to find in all honesty, which is surprising because we have Denver, which is pretty cool. But for this one, I chose The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. And even though it doesn't technically say it's in Colorado because obviously Panem is dystopian and it's all name-changey, part of this book, not sure which part of it has to take place in Colorado because if you look at like the district map, it covers all of the United States. So one of them is here, and I'm gonna count it. Question 4. Pick a book that represents a place you want to travel to. So for this one, I chose Peter Pan because I really want to go to Neverland because I hate being an adult. That's my reasoning and I'm sticking to it. Question 5. Pick a book that's your favorite color. This is difficult because I sort of have always been obsessed with purple. Like, it's been my unquestionable, unwavering favorite color for the past at least 10 years. But I'm kind of done. So, after much self-evaluation and deep thought and consideration, I've decided that this is my new favorite color. So this is Isla and the Happily Ever After, and like this bluish green up here at the top, new favorite. It's pretty and I like it, and this is also a signed copy, and it makes me really happy because, first off, I love Stephanie Perkins, and In the French Kiss is amazing. Not gonna read this one next because I still haven't read Lola because it's never in. Like, it's always sold out on my bookstore, and it's been checked out of the library for the last 3 months straight. So once I read that one, then I'll read this. But I'm hoping it's just as good because Anna was flawless. Question 6. What book do you have the fondest memory of? We need to move for a second. And my books that have my fondest memories are Harry Potter. This was my childhood. This was my life. This was everything I ever cared about. I have a snitch up there. Way up there. See that? That's a snitch. I have the Sword of Gryffindor behind me. Like, my obsession with Harry Potter knows no end. And it was my childhood, just waiting for new movies, waiting for the next book. I love them. I love everything about them. Question 7. Which book did you have the most difficulty reading? So for me, I decided to interpret this as which book was the most difficult to get myself to pick up and actually get through. And for me, that was Steelheart by Brandon Sanderson. I don't know what it is because it's such a cool story and I really enjoy Brandon Sanderson's writing and his style and his voice. But for some reason, like getting myself to pick up this book and actually read it has just not been happening. Like I'm almost done. I'm almost to the end there. I've only got about 100 pages to go, but I don't know what it is. Last but not least, question 8. Which book in your to-be-read pile will give you the biggest sense of accomplishment once you finish? I have a lot of to-be-read. So for me, that has to be H.P. Lovecraft's Complete Fiction. This book is huge. It's over 1,000 pages. It's gigantic. The print is super tiny. Like, it's a really, really big book. And I know that I'll never, like, sit down and read it all the way through at once. Like, I won't be able to. But eventually I will have this thing finished, and it will give me a sense of accomplishment. No other book on my shelf. This has been the My Life in Book Tag. I'm Ivy. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to hit the like button somewhere down there, and also subscribe to keep up to date with everything that Anna and I post. Her video should be up sometime this week, and I will see you guys next time with a review of Across the Universe by Beth Revis. Until then, have a great life, Anna. I'll see you soon. Bye!